I do know for sure that there is something in your life that you want God to do. There is some part of your body that you want God to touch. 23 years after this man was born, he was born into a family who believe God, who trust God. But somehow along the line of his life, he began slave trading. And on his way back one day from the shore, as one historian says, from the shore of Africa, and there was this heavy wind. It was blowing so heavily that it almost drowned the whole ship. And then suddenly this man, at the age of 23 at the time, was running back and forth inside the ship, and he grabbed a paper and a pen and was writing that if you can get me on a dry land safely, then I will continually let your praise be on my lips. That day this man gave birth to a song that becomes almost a national anthem everywhere. And the title of that song simply says, Amazing Grace. I am talking about John Newton. John Newton has no idea that he was going to encounter God. And when he gave birth to that song, Amazing Grace, people have no clue that it's going to become a song that everyone will sing even at the funeral home. He said in this song, he said, I once was blind, but now I can see. He's comparing what he used to be before grace come. And when grace found him, he was no more what he used to be. Maybe tonight, maybe of all the days that you have been, I say that to you because in case you don't believe the Bible, in case you believe some of the story of the Bible as something that someone has messed your thinking about, someone has failed to let you understand that these are the words of God. In case you don't understand that, but would you still believe that this man that was born in 1727 and by 1748 he was able to come up with a song that there was no way he would have known about the grace of God if God had not been able to put it beside his life. He had no idea he was going to run across that. So we're here to ask him for the grace. We say it all the time. Grace that we're going to talk about today is not the grace that you say over your food and say, Father, let your grace be upon this food. No. I want to talk about the grace that John Newton found, that he said, I once was blind, but now I can see. Doesn't mean he doesn't have his eyes with him at the time. But what he's actually saying is that my perception then was wrong, but my perception now is right. What I know then that I thought I knew was not what I should have known, but now I know now better than what I used to know. When the grace of God finds you, your life is never going to be the same again. You don't need to tell anyone at the time because they will see you and know that there is something in your life. It is called the grace of God. And I don't believe such a gathering like this will be without the grace of God anyway.